fun classroom.
On a warm and sunny afternoon, a big golden lion lay fast asleep under a shady tree. He was the mighty king of all the savannah. His huge chest rose and fell as he snored softly. Not a single animal ever dared to disturb his afternoon nap. Not far away, a tiny brown mouse was scurrying through the tall golden grass. She was hurrying home to her little family. She was in such a rush that she did not watch where she was going. Faster and faster her little feet pattered along. All of a sudden, she ran straight across the lion's enormous paw. She tickled his toes as she scampered over them. The great lion twitched in his sleep. Oh dear, this was a very big mistake indeed. The lion woke up with a mighty start. Quick as a flash, he slammed his paw down and trapped the tiny mouse. He opened one sleepy eye and gave a low growl. "Who dares to wake the king of the savannah?" he rumbled. The little mouse looked up at the huge lion towering above her. She was trembling from her whiskers to her tail. He was 100 times bigger than she was. She had never been so frightened in all her life. "Please, oh please, great lion, do not eat me," she squeaked. "I am only a tiny little mouse, hardly a mouthful at all. Let me go, and I promise I will never forget your kindness. And who knows, one day I might even help you." The lion threw back his great head and laughed and laughed. "How could a tiny mouse ever help a mighty lion like me?" he chuckled. But he had a kind heart underneath his fierce roar. So he lifted his heavy paw and let the little mouse go free. The happy little mouse scampered away as fast as her legs could carry her. thank you, kind lion," she called out. "I will remember this forever and ever." And off she ran, all the way home to her family. Now, many days went by. One bright morning, the lion was walking proudly through the green jungle. He felt strong and grand, the ruler of all he could see. But he did not know that danger was waiting just ahead. Some hunters had come to the jungle in the night. They had spread a strong rope net upon the ground. Then they covered it over with leaves and branches. The lion could not see the trap at all. Suddenly, the net sprang up all around him. In an instant he was tangled from his nose to his tail. He twisted and turned and pulled with all his might. But the more he struggled, the tighter the ropes became. The mighty lion opened his mouth and roared and roared. His great voice thundered across the whole jungle. "Help me, somebody, please help me," he cried. But no other animal was brave enough to come near. Far, far away, the tiny mouse heard the lion's roar. She perked up her little round ears at once. "Why, that is my friend the lion," she gasped. "He sounds like he is in terrible trouble." As fast as her little legs could carry her, the mouse ran toward the sound. She scurried over rocks and under roots and through the tall grass. She did not stop for anything at all. She had made a promise, and she meant to keep it. When she reached the lion, she saw him trapped in the great net. "Do not worry, my friend, I will help you," she squeaked. And she began to chew on the thick ropes with her tiny, sharp teeth. She nibbled and gnawed and worked without ever stopping to rest. Little by little, one rope after another began to snap. Snip, snap, snip went the ropes as they broke apart. At last the heavy net fell open upon the ground. The lion could hardly believe his eyes. The mighty lion stepped out of the broken net, free at last. He looked down at the tiny mouse with wonder and gratitude. "Thank you, my dear little friend," he said gently. "You were right all along, for even a tiny mouse can help a great big lion." And so the great lion and the tiny mouse became the very best of friends. They walked off together side by side as the sun set golden.
Bye bye, friends. See you soon. Come back to the crayon classroom.